Thanks for taking the time today to check out our EcoQue wood-fired pizza oven and smoker. The wood-fired pizza oven and smoker has several unique features, including a fuel-efficient firebox that keeps the entire oven hot with just a handful of fuel. 2 cooking chambers that allow you to cook without smoke on the pizza stone or with smoke in the smoker box. 3 firebox knob vents that allow you to directly control the temperature inside the oven. And a slide-out firebox that allows you to add fuel exactly where you need it. Starting from the top, this unit contains a chimney, a smoker box, a pizza oven, a firebox, and a storage box. The damper on the top of the pizza oven can be moved to the left or to the right. The smoker box, located at the top of the unit, is insulated to maximize smoke flavor and fuel efficiency. The pizza oven is masonry lined with a pizza stone at the bottom, and the door is also insulated to maximize fuel efficiency. The chamber below contains our unique pull-out firebox system. This system allows you to easily add fuel where you need it, and it's designed for optimal combustion of your fuel. It's extremely efficient. Below the firebox is the storage box, with room to store plenty of fuel. When it comes time to move the pizza oven, simply pull the handles out of the front and lift. The wheels on the back make it easy for one person to move the entire oven. That's the EcoQue wood-fired pizza oven, and now we'll show you how it's used.
The smoking chamber up top is a separate chamber from the pizza oven down below. This chamber is exposed to all of the smoke and exhaust coming out of the firebox, so all that great smoke flavor that you'd expect in a larger smoker works its way right up into this chamber. This thermometer on the front door is also calibrated to what the temperature is in the center of this chamber to give you a more accurate idea of what's going on when you're cooking barbecue. There are 2 racks in here. One rack down below holds a water pan that's provided with the oven, and a second rack up above is where you actually put your food for smoking. The pizza oven chamber is a masonry lined chamber that's used for baking, and it can also be used for roasting. The thermometer on the front of the glass door has a luminous dial, so it can glow in the dark and makes it a little bit easier to read. And it's also been calibrated to what the temperature actually is in the center of the box. In addition to the thermometer that's on the front of the door, we also have a surface thermometer that's used to give you an accurate reading of what the temperature is actually right on the stone. This pizza stone can be removed and cleaned off, and then there's another layer of stone directly below it that absorbs all the heat from the firebox down below. There's also a second rack inside the pizza oven that another stone could be put on if you determined that you wanted to do more than one pizza at a time in the oven. We strongly recommend, however, that you use the pizza stone down below that has direct contact with the masonry surface to do a variety of different types of cooking. And that's definitely the surface that you want to use for most of your cooking inside this particular chamber. This chamber is also great for planking. You can set cedar or other wood planks on top of the stone and use it to roast a variety of different foods, and there is a vent hole at the back of the chamber. The storage compartment in the cart holds your fuel and gives you plenty of room to throw in a couple bags of charcoal or wood chunks. The firebox is an airtight firebox and has 3 vent knobs on the front of it. This allows you to precisely vent the amount of air that you want to go in the firebox and control your fire. The other nice thing about this firebox is that It's very, very small and very efficient. And because of that, we have a pull-out fuel box that allows us to control the fire and burn a very small amount of wood at a time. The fuel box has a couple of layers to it. We have the fire starter grate down below, and then we also have a very heavy-duty fuel grate on top where you set up and arrange your fuel so that it burns efficiently inside the firebox. Once you light your fire, you then just simply push this back in, close the airtight door, and adjust your oxygen on the front. Firebox is real easy to set up to use. You can either use fire starters that look like this or fire starters that look like this. We're going to use the little lightning nuggets today, and these are called lightning bugs. And you simply just place some of these around on the fire starter rack, and or you could just break up something like this and use it. That's another thing that could be used as well. Then we're ready to put the fuel in. When starting the firebox, we like to start by using a little bit of lump charcoal as a base fuel. That's actually plenty. And then once that gets going really good, you can go ahead and add some wood chunks and start your cooking fire. Now, if you were just using the pizza oven, you don't necessarily have to use any wood chunks at all. You could use lump charcoal. Either one would work. So we just start the lightning nuggets down below. Once you've got a little bit of a nice base fire going, and if you want to add some wood chips or wood chunks, you simply pull out the firebox and put your wood right on top. You can add whatever kind of cooking wood you like. This happens to be a little bit mesquite today. Hickory works great, and then you can use any of the fruit woods like applewood and cherry. So you just put a little bit of wood on top. You don't need a lot. Push the firebox back in and bring the chamber up to temperature. So when you go to put a pizza in the pizza oven, you simply take some cornmeal, spread it on the stone, take your pizza, set it right down on the stone, and then when you pull it out, you want to use the metal peel to pull it out.
When you're done cooking and it's time to clean out your firebox, you wait for everything to cool down, and you simply remove your firebox by pulling out the pin at the base, removing the fuel grate, and then you can dispose of the ashes in a metal pan or something that won't melt, like this aluminum pan. Stir them with water, wait for them to completely cool, and then you can dispose of them in the garbage.